Welcome to Poets from the Neighborhood. I am VeerajaR.
And I'm David M. Harris. We hope you'll enjoy the poems we'll be reading today. Poems written by your friends and neighbors. Autocorrected in Starbucks by Kristen, Kindoll. Wait, no waiting for coffee. Scratch that, half cafe and whip. Smooth and creamy cat. Swall, swell, sweet, i.e. comedy and frothy laughter. Roasted to the mooted beans, grind, drips sarcasm. Feel that venti beat, cool jazz, hot barista, drum solo. Improve, syncopated drink. All typling and guzzling, GG, that crazy Mayan drink. One day my order will be correct.
Early Morning, Still Dark by Louise Colln. Stars crowding the sky, dropping silver, a soft cool wind drifting across high tree arms, cajoling them into gracious dips and waves, leading to a country choir in a song to glory, stirring a joy in my bone, in my breaths, in my heart strokes that my mind cannot name.
The Clockmaster by Sandy Coomer. The master cleans the Breslin Tower clock, and the village groans under the stall of time between the gathering clouds and circling hawk. A clock without its face, it causes talk of sure disaster, an unlucky sign. The master cleans the Breslin Tower clock as townsfolk wander, stop to stare and gawk at driving chains, the bell striker, the line between the gathering clouds and circling hawk. Minutes freeze and hours choke and lock, and children cling to mother's skirts and hide as the master cleans the Breslin Tower clock. The bravest men are turning into rock, their faces white and wide like painted mimes, beneath the gathering clouds and circling hawk. Frozen in a space of scourge and shock, the village slows and fades as sleep arrives. The master cleans the Breslin Tower clock and grins at gathering clouds and circling hawk.
The next poem, Ruthless, written by Franchesa Kirkpatrick. Today, we are ruthless. Ruth made such changes for equality. I will never forget seeing her movie, being a living part of a movement, living by being independent, my own person. Yes, make your own decisions and choose. We all have an equal responsibility to bring up the next generation. When we look at Ruth's life and words, the plan makes us cheer. I'm not saying everyone is happy about all Ruth did. True equality, leadership, naturalization, justice, choices, such a legacy. I am ruthless tonight, but her words of power stay in my mind. Her fight for activism, lead, and others will join. Endure for change. Anger, envy, and resentment sap energy and are all a waste of time. No favors for my sex. Citizenship is a constitutional principle. I belong in a place where decisions are made. I demand the freedom to develop my talents and not be held back by man-made rules, man-made barriers. I think of Ruth's quote, being a little deaf helps us deal with people in our lives. I am proud of Ruth's love of opera, cooking and sewing, happy that she found a life partner who knew the importance of her calling. Ruth worked to the very best of her ability every day. I follow her words for my strength. Ruth, I will not be less without you. I say I am ruthless only because there will be no more of her words, but her love for us and our love for her will never be less.
For those of you who don't speak Latin, the title of the next poem means Behold the Man. Ecce Homo by David M. Harris. Schlepping their expectations across the unpromising land like one of his father's roof beams, this fish in the desert leads his company, his words remembered and revered, never a chance to sit around and shoot the breeze. No one to confide his human fears. If he looks at Mary, all the girls seem to be called Mary, or talks to her alone, the men glower and sulk. Sometimes he wishes he were an older god, who has a better claim to wine than he. Old Bacchus and Silenus get to lift a jar. All he gets to raise is Lazarus. Just once he'd like to be a normal guy. But even if he tells a dirty joke, he knows they'll never write that down.
The next poem, a haiku, Serenity by Louise Colln. A red-tailed hawk glides underneath the angel grace of feathering clouds. Thank you for watching Poets from the Neighborhood. We hope you'll join us again soon.